Hi, my name is Susana Mijares, and I'm going to complete the Competency 3. Start role play. All right, Yesenia, how are you feeling after this?
I'm feeling a little, not necessarily nervous, but kind of like set down because I feel like I lost my cool a little bit.
Okay.
Because of like the escalation traps I kind of fell under, and it kind of led me to lose focus a little bit of like the stuff I was trying to aim for.
Okay. So let's talk about the goals that we had set for ourselves the last time. Do you want to go over those?
Yeah. So I know I really wanted to work on descriptive praise. I know I do struggle a lot with that. To be a lot more descriptive of like the behavior that I want to see.
Right.
The other one was trying to keep my cool, being calm as I'm saying instructions and not yelling. And then the third one is using consequences. Like I think the one that I struggle the most with is using logical consequences.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So tell me 2 things that you feel you did right.
Okay. So some things that I feel like I did right were I think I was able to give her a lot of praise when she was behaving or showing me the behavior that I liked, and I was also able to talk to her at her level. And get at her level, right? So I think those were like things that I felt really strongly about.
What are 2 things that you feel you could, be better at next time?
I think using more of those coping regulation skills that we've talked about before. Because in a heated moment, I kind of just lost it and kind of went back to my old ways. So say that for sure.
Okay, and so that was 2 things, right? So what is something that you feel in that moment, like instead of doing losing your cool and kind of feeling that way, what's one thing that you feel like maybe could have been did a little different than that?
A little different than that is instead of losing my cool, we'll stay calm, right? And not. And I know I tried to stay calm, but my face wasn't showing it. So reflecting that calmness on my face as well.
Your voice was saying one thing, but your face is saying something else, and just kind of those mixed signals that we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay. That's great. I totally feel, I agree with you did an amazing job, with the praise, and, that was really wonderful to kind of see that. And then, of course, I agree. The negative is, that the mixed communication that the child's getting whenever, she's hearing one thing, she's seeing another, and so, but you're definitely on that, on that path where you're identifying your own, strengths and, and the weaknesses that we all have, and pinpointing those things.
Thank you.
So that was really great. What are so kind of alternative ways that we can kind of go through? Like you pretty much pinpointed those. Staying calm and just trying different techniques that we've been working on before. So incorporating that a little bit more into that aspect there. So I know that the session, you get overwhelmed. There's a lot going on.
Especially having someone observe you.
Yeah, of course. We don't ever have someone just kind of looking over your shoulder and just kind of seeing everything, right? And then, what did I do this right? Did I do this wrong? So, of course, I feel that, the little anxiety that comes around all of that. But, you did an amazing job, doing, step by step, and, we're going to definitely work on those. So, how about we set, kind of set some goals that either you want to keep some of these goals or you want to add some new goals. That way for next session we can kind of continue to follow those.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I think for some new goals, I would definitely find ways to remain calm. So I guess in that sense, keeping calm, and expressing that calmness through what through my face as well, which can be very challenging.
For anyone.
And also using more of the logical consequences, because I did notice that I would go on to using timeout a lot frequently, and I know I should use other methods.
All right. Well, I definitely, those are the goals that we can continue on during our next session.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
So, we just end role play. Here are 2 things I feel I did right. Was just checking in with the client, making sure that she felt comfortable with what we were kind of discussing. Another thing, just praising her a lot, and just the how she was doing, how she even in those on the bad, just continuing to praise that. 2 things I could have done better, I think, is just doing more of the exploration prompts, just exploring more of that in depth a little bit more, and then seeking more alternatives. So thank you.